Hello, my dear ladies. Hello, my dear gentlemen. The British royal family is now a cheap laughingstock. With my video from a few days ago, in which I said the monarchy is disappearing, I was obviously right, despite some defiant monarchists. I don't blame them. They still have royal honor, decency and morals in mind. But that hasn't existed for a long time. Or did it ever? Queen Elizabeth was the last who still tried to maintain the impeccable image of an English king. She almost succeeded. She was truly an exception. And today, when people hear British royal family, they only think of the Queen. But even during Elizabeth's lifetime, there were significant signs of decline. Her flawless appearance and unparalleled fulfillment of duty allowed them to be overshadowed. Unfortunately, Queen Elizabeth also contributed greatly to the downfall. Although it would have been her duty to place the crown above her own son, Andrew, she didn't. It would also have been her duty to forbid her grandson Harry from marrying Markle. She didn't. I believe she made these grave mistakes out of love. Understandable for a mother and grandmother, but not for a queen. She should have acted solely in the service of the crown. I don't understand the Queen. She herself witnessed the affairs involving Wallis Simpson and later her sister Margaret. Since her death, the monarchy has completely collapsed. The so-called royal ceremony with mounted guards, the etiquette, the waving from the balcony from Buckingham Palace, it's all a farce. The monarchy is no longer credible. The royal family has been a great financial asset so far, but for how much longer? What if the whole world finds out who Harry and his repulsive wife really are? The world now knows what disgusting people belong to the British royal family. The world also saw it with the lying interview with Oprah, but that obviously wasn't bad enough. Just lies. Members of the British royal family, even the king's son, who rush through a ridiculous visit to a children's cancer hospital just to get a few PR photos to promote the rags his wife is trying to sell. Or the crude, embarrassing appearances of the king's wife, his daughter-in-law, complaining about being the most hated woman in the world for the past 10 years. Or terrible disasters like the Los Angeles fire or the Bondi Beach terrorist attack in Sydney, which the king's son and his wife exploit solely for their own publicity. How disgusting is that? The king seems to condone all of this. Harry and Meghan are still listed as family members on the royal website. Even their fake children are accepted. The fact that the king banished his brother Andrew is no achievement. He couldn't help himself. In America, Andrew's criminal case became so big that the British police had to arrest him. To at least save face, the king had to act. But dear brother Andrew will surely not face much of a consequence. We know all this from the history of royal houses, where criminal acts, even murders, are covered up. People today are different from those hundreds of years ago when they were slaves of the king. One thing, however, remains the same. The monarchy still lives off the people's money. Today, kings can no longer rule so rigorously. They theoretically no longer have any power. But, of course, they still wield all the power through their immense wealth. Wealth that has been taken from the people over hundreds of years. And now, after that embarrassing tour in Australia by the ridiculous Harry and his repulsive Markle, the English monarchy has become a laughingstock. No, that's not entirely true, because the behavior of these two is no longer funny. On the contrary, the royal family is hiding behind the tired old saying, never complain, never explain, never complain. But the damage is now too great. People expect King Charles to finally take action. I believe he will remain silent, cite his illness, and do absolutely nothing. He doesn't care about the reputation of the English crown in the world. I'd like to know what history books will say about the English monarchy in 100 years. Have a nice day.
If you like my channel and enjoy my videos and shorts, Mookie and I would be very happy if you subscribe to our channel and give it a thumbs up. Thank you.